Welcome back to the channel Russ Bets on Russ, and you already know that I love sports betting. And everybody always asks me about strategies. And I'm gonna just be honest with you, I can't say this enough. A broke clock is right twice a day. If a clock breaks at 12, it's going to be right at 12 a.m. It's going to be right at 12 p.m. And that's what I think about sports betting. Now, I use tools like DailyGrind to help me because it shows the sports books data. This tells me what the sports books thinks about a particular play. So right now, I'm glad that this popped up just like it is. Matter of fact, let me show you something. I'm just looking at the AI slip generator and I seen these two players. So I come over here to the DFS optimizer just so I can see what other sports books have in it. So I really like to look at the first five: Pinnacle, FanDuel, DraftKings, BetMGM, and Caesars. Again, you got to understand what these negative numbers mean. The higher the number is after the negative, the more favorable that sports books consider that projection. So for Johnny Brome, they consider him going over 20.5 at minus 135 odds. If you want to look at Bravado, you can look at them. That's minus 135. I also like to look at Fliff, and Fliff has it at minus 145. These sports books, you can do this as a straight bet. When you do it as a straight bet, it's a different payout. But I'm doing it as a parlay. So I'm adding Bogdanovich. I probably messed that guy's name up. So we come over here. They got him going under 14.5. BetMGM has him minus 140. Caesars has him at minus 129. We can even look at this app. This is Bet Rivers. Bet Rivers, they got him at minus 155. You can do straight bets over there. So just by going by the data points alone, this is saying that these are the favorites to go over and under. So now what I do after I look at that type of stuff, I come over to the historical data. This is Outlier. Sign up using the link in the description and Outlier will give you the first 7 days for free. This tool shows you the last 10 games, the last 20 games, head-to-head matchup. It even shows you like the injury reports. This tool is beautiful. It gives you a lot of historical data. So what I'm looking at is his last 10 games. And 80% of the time in his last 10 games, he has gone under 14.5 points. As you can see, his average is 11.2 with a median of 11.5. You even come right here and they give you insights. He has failed to exceed 13.5 in the last 12 of his last 15 games on the road, averaging 9.3. So I look at that. That gives me a little bit more comfort in making the bet with Bogdan. So let's look at our other player. Let's go to college, back to props. And college basketball, I already got them signed up. I got them loaded up. So the prop that we had was over 20. So let's change this to going over 20. I think it was, let me go back. My memory's not the best, so let me go back. So yeah, over 20.5. Now, when you look at the historical data for him, this looks scary. This looks scary because he went over 30% of the time in the last 10 games. Check this out. He has failed to exceed 20.5 points in 8 of his last 9 games on the road. And they're playing on the road. They're playing Texas A&M. You see his last game, he had 9 points. So again, this is why I go back to, you could do all the research you want to. You can look at these last 10 games. You can go by the historical data, or you could go by the sports book data. It's still gambling. The players still have to play, and a broke clock is right twice a day. I'm making this bet. I'm betting the over and I'm betting the under. I'm betting it all on one slip, and I just hope that I'm on the right side of time. So yeah, that's all that I can hope for. That I'm on the right side of time. So yeah, only bet what you can afford to lose. That's my best advice. Like I say, I love using these tools, but even though I'm using them, I can still win. I mean, I've won using these tools and I've lost using these tools because a broke clock is right twice a day. Only bet what you can afford to lose. Sign up using promo code BetOnRuss and get 25% off of the DFS Optimizer your first month. If you want the AI slip generator, sign up using promo code FM99 and get your first month for $99. Always bet on yourself. Always bet on yourself. And thank you for betting on Russ.